Kyle, it's been a tough week this week. Did you get the reaction out of the players that you were hoping for?
Yeah, mate. I think it's fair for everyone to see that all we asked for this week were commitment. It's been quite turbulent. Obviously, losing Dean, everything is set up, and the direction that we've been going in. Obviously, we know results haven't been going there, and we probably looked like we hadn't had that commitment and togetherness. But today, I think they really showed it. Obviously, it blew out a little bit at end, but I thought boys never said die. They just kept going, and that's everything we wanted, mate.
Yeah. There was lots of effort in that first half, and we only went in 6-0 down. That must have been pleasing because Bradford did seem to spend a lot of time in our 20-metre area.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Just to echo your first question, mate, that just all comes from that togetherness. We spoke about actions over outcomes, obviously really ripping in for each other. Nos brought in about who, what, whys, like Dean's been doing in training, but we brought it into change rooms. I think lads bought in, they looked around, they held each other accountable, and then they actioned it, and then that's all we can ask for at the minute. Obviously that action's there now, or it's intent, step one. Obviously step two is keeping it, and then step three we can throw a little bit of polish on it with whatever direction the club goes in.
When you come to sides that are at the top end of the championship, scorelines can blow out, and it did look in that second half that when Bradford wanted to step it up a gear, they could, and that's when they piled a few points on it in the end of that second half. Yeah,
a little bit, mate. I mean, there's a couple of patches in game in the first half what probably dictate a little bit of that energy battle. A couple of our turnovers, the sort of how chaotic the turnovers are and transitions put you under pump a little bit, and obviously that shows later on. Then with the sin bin and whatnot, a couple of tries blew out during that period, but a couple of them as well were just great skill. Obviously they've got some quality that have played all them NRL games, and then if you're falling through plays and then being able to flick a pass like that, then if you're a neutral you're applauding them tries, aren't you? So at least we're getting beat in a way that just shows how much grit and determination we're today. Like you say, you don't want to lose, but if you're going to get beat, you're getting beat by skill like that, you can't argue with it.
Yeah. But unfortunately, lost our little bit of discipline in the back end of that second half. We had 2 men in the bin and a man sent off. That's something that needs to be worked on a little bit.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about it. Obviously, you're putting yourself under pressure a little bit there, but in terms of where we were at, where we've been this week, obviously as a club, and how we move forward into this game with a short turnaround and obviously some events off the field, we asked for action and we got it. And I'm pleased to be in a place where we probably have to rein it in a little bit. Obviously we're in a position where we were going, where is the effort? This week every single person stood up and they just carried themselves forward, and like I said, it's an easier position to be in to rein people in than trying to give them a rocket. And like I said, we can throw a bit of polish on it hopefully moving forward.
Will be the same again for next week, for next Friday night against Featherstone?
That's our ID, that's all we spoke about this week. That's minimum standard, is that effort and togetherness. Obviously keeping it there and building that resilience, that's how you know if it's working or not consistently. But yeah, that's going to be our goal every week. We play for whoever's in the stands, we play for your families, whoever brought you through, whoever you care about basically, and then importantly each other. And that's what they did. And if they bring that every week, like I said, we can keep adding to it and see where we can get to.
Well, commiserations on today, and see you again next week.
Yeah, thanks mate.
Cheers.